family, friends. It's August 20th, 2025. And let's go to Nanny's and have a conversation. Come on. Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Which one's got my best side?
Your best side?
I say this side or that side.
You got a lot of good sides. I know when there's a trap question. When a lady asks me a trap question, I say, in my head, that's a trap question. Be careful what you say,
Yeah.
Skylar.
I've had to tell myself that all the time.
Yeah. Camera's rolling.
Oh, is it?
Yes. I hope I don't mess this up. But
Me
Like-
too.
yeah. Well, like I said, this is just a conversation so we can record it for fun. I don't know how long it's going to be. We've got these questions. I've got like 5 questions, right?
I don't know. I thought just 3.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know how in depth you want me to go with
yeah.
any of things.
We'll see where we go. Yeah. So I guess I'll talk to the camera since they're here too.
You have to turn around and face it.
Yeah. I got to get comfortable doing
Oh
that.
yeah. Well,
So, yeah, this is me, and that's Nanny, and you should be either a family member or a friend of the family, which, whoever you are, we're glad you're watching. And I had the idea to do this because we were talking earlier about, your generation had pictures, and we'd have trunks and trunks of pictures. We'd have to go over to somebody's house to look at the memories.
That's right.
And I feel like we have all this technology and we don't use it for its best, best circumstances or whatever. So this video, I'm going to save it, edit it, put it on YouTube, not to make money, but so we can have it for a long, long time, because YouTube's not going anywhere and it's super shareable. Like, it just makes a link, and yeah, you can, if you want to share this video with family members or whoever, just do it. That's why it's going to be on YouTube. Yeah. So.
Well, I don't know if I own all that.
Yeah, we'll see.
You'll
Okay.
have to do a lot of editing.
No, I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay.
The other couple videos I was telling you I made, I didn't edit them one bit.
Well,
So, but this one's different. This one's special to me, and that's why I'm being selfish. I'm making it for me.
okay.
Okay.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right. So, I gave Nanny some questions, and I'll just Google some questions. What important questions do you ask your grandmother? And there's a big list, like, and we'll see how this goes. Let's see. But my list is 4 questions. So, you can say your name, but you're always and forever have always been Nanny to me and most of us.
Yeah, everybody knows me as Nanny. Even your friends know me as
Yeah.
Nanny.
Yeah. So when Mom and Pam, they always had sleepovers over here, didn't they?
Yes.
Their kids. Did those kids call you Nanny?
Yes.
That's cool. They
And
call you Niecy or Miss Niecy, Miss Poe?
No one here in Alabama would call me Niecy. They didn't know my name was Niecy.
Huh.
They always called me Juanice.
Yeah.
But just to put it in there, the other day at church, Darren Smith,
Yeah. I remember you telling me the story.
he come up and called me Niecy. I was stunned. I says, how'd you know that was mine? He said, I thought it was always your name. I think I've heard people call you Niecy. I says,
Yeah.
I don't remember anybody calling me Niecy.
So.
He says, well, I'll call you Niecy. I said, well, I appreciate it because that's what all my family knows me as. Yeah. And now Nanny.
Yeah. I know Pawpaw called you Niecy.
Yeah.
And my dad called you Niecy.
Yeah, well, that's because family members call me Niecy.
Yeah.
But people, associates don't call me Niecy because they don't know me.
Yeah. So, just for the record, let's tell us your full birth-given name, or birth-given, I don't know. What name do you want everybody to know that you had? Juanice?
Well, Juanice is my name I've always gone by.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got to having medical issues, they want my first name. Okay. So that's Sandra. I'm Sandra Juanice Bowen.
Yeah.
Poe. So.
It's a pretty mouthful.
And it took me a while that when somebody would call me Sandra that I would answer to it because I didn't know who they was talking about.
Yeah.
But I have run across a few people in this area that know how to pronounce Juanice, though, because it's a Spanish name.
Yeah, because you were born in New Mexico, right?
No, I was born in Texas, but I was raised in New Mexico until I was about 12 years old.
Yeah.
So that's
cool.
that.
So, okay.
What else?
Today is August 20th, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Wednesday.
Yes,
right? Okay.
That's right.
And you wrote down, of course, your birthday's May 2nd, 1942.
Yes. Yep.
You're 83 years old?
I am.
Are you sure? Because I didn't do the math.
Well, I don't really feel like I'm that old.
Yeah. I don't feel like you're old.
Well, that's what everybody says, but man, my body does.
Yeah. Well, but
I mean, it's just getting to that point that I can't do it aggravates me that I can't do what I used to do.
Yeah.
Like Pam, she says, I'm not to get on the lawnmower.
Yeah, I don't want you on the lawnmower. Half the time, I don't want me on the lawnmower. It don't go where I want it to go.
All I do is sit on it and have to get on and off. But she thinks I'm gonna fall over.
Yeah, possible.
Well, there's no way to fall over on it.
Oh yeah, I've almost fallen. Mine's bigger than yours.
And you almost fell off.
Yes, mine's okay. Mine's like halfway broke. Yeah. So like you're pushing on the sticks. One is really easy because it's broke.
The other one's...
So I got close to a hill earlier, a couple of days ago, and it just kind of kept going.
Yeah, that one's done. On the back of mine, it's got some little levers that you get lined back up.
Yep. Well, mine's, I didn't know I had those levers, but mine's broke, so I can't really, I got to fix it, but it still works.
I think where Pam's getting that from is because my daddy was lawn mowing for the city after he retired.
Yeah.
And he's out mowing around the park at the river, Brazos River. And he got on a bank and it rolled over with him, broke his hip.
Ow. Goodness.
So.
How old was he you remember how old he was after he retired?
Well,
Granddaddy Bowen?
No, I don't remember exactly what. It was during, I'm trying to think, Clinton's office, President Clinton's was in.
Really?
Because they shut down the oil wells in Texas. Not to produce, because we was buying them from other countries.
Yeah.
And that put Daddy out of business.
Oh.
Because all the oil people would come in and buy their stuff at his store.
So this is when Clinton was in office.
I'm thinking that. I don't know if that's. I never.
Dad might know that, but I'm pretty sure Clintons did that back then.
Well, I don't know if
that would be late
the
90s.
first term, that they.
Did they do 2 terms?
Yeah.
Like 1.5 terms.
Well, they didn't do.
So it would have been mid-90s.
Anyway, that's when Pam she relates back to that.
Yeah.
That mower will turn over.
Yeah, I mean they do. I mean.
Well, I just got flat ground and.
Yeah.
I could trip myself getting on and off of it.
Yep, that's easy to do.
And when you get off of it, it might stay running, but it's supposed to have that button that when you get up out of the seat, it turns off.
Yep.
But mine don't do that anymore.
Yep, mine doesn't either, and it's not even 3 years old.
Really?
I've had that button messed up. I had to bypass it, and so now it's a safety feature's not working. But I just try to be as safe as I can.
I've had to replace the tires. Did you put that tire on there?
I thought Dad did. I put one on years ago.
No, Daddy took it off and took it to the shop to get it. He had to buy me a new tire. Anyway, Danny come over and put the tire on.
Okay, good. All right. So let's get back on the questions. Yeah. So I'm not worried about. We're just talking.
You can just edit that stuff out.
Yeah, if it
has nothing to do with anything other than.
If you offend somebody, I might just leave it in there. You never know. You're Nanny. You can do. You're the mob boss. You can do whatever you want with this family.
Well, I don't think that goes because I got some of them that's not even calling me anymore.
Oh goodness, I know. I understand. I'm sorry.
So I don't know if I've offended them or not. I don't think I have, but they got busy.
Yeah, that's
life takes over.
I saw a your Facebook reminds you of stuff like your old memories, your old posts and stuff. And this post was from like 2009, but you had wrote on my wall on Facebook and said, "Where you been? I miss you. Did you forget about me?" And I commented under there. Even back in 2009, I was 20.
Yeah.
I thought I was, I don't know nothing.
Well,
but I was too busy back then. And now I'm not.
My young kids don't understand. And as you get older, you realize that they've got lives now, and you're not that in it that much. But I raised my 4 kids. And then when they started having my grandkids, I took care of them.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't want them to go to a babysitter and cause the parents to have to pay money.
Yeah.
But it was my choice, and I didn't have any problem with it.
Yeah.
But then when they graduate high school and then they go off to college or get married, they got another life and they forget about me. And that's life.
That's the hard part about being a parent.
Yeah.
In a way.
Well, and all of my grandkids are finding that out.
Yeah. It's been.
Because they're parents now.
Yeah. Our 10 years, it's been a journey.
It doesn't seem like it's been 10 years.
Yeah. I think back all the time of my, spending time over here. I'm super grateful for you taking care of us when we were kids like that and being our nanny, because I learned a lot of lessons here at the house with you, and then I learned a lot of lessons with Pawpaw doing whatever we were doing.
Whatever he was doing.
At Frosty King or at the barn.
Well, that's what he wanted. He'd take y'all around to the coffee shop with him, or he's out at the bar, and he was going to teach you this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I could share a story. I could share stories about Pawpaw.
Well, that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Because there's things when you boys went with him and the others didn't go, and so they didn't know what y'all did.
Yeah. Like Braden's got stories that I don't know, but they're special to him.
Yeah.
And like I learned how to work
Yeah.
in a way.
Well, Braden did too, but
Yeah.
that's why he's farming now.
Yeah.
He's got an
Yep.
animal farm.
Yeah. Braden has, his little farm, his little place, and that's what me and Elise want to have. Like he's got, he's got what he has, but we'd like to build our own eventually.
Well, sure. Well,
I'd
you
like to
got to
have
start.
Yeah. Well, I think, Elise grew up around animals too.
Yeah, well, I did too, so.
That's just part of life, kind of. All right. I guess we'll just start with this one when you were a little bit younger. Because you actually wrote the answer to this one down. So this might be helpful.
Don't even remember what I wrote.
All right. What advice would you give your 18-year-old self?
Oh, that one.
Yep.
That I wouldn't get married as early as, wish I hadn't as early as I did.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't take nothing for it because I had a good life. But I think especially girls, boys too, they need to wait till they're in their 20s.
Yep.
So they have lived a little bit more life.
Yeah.
Than, because like I said, I didn't know anything other. I just figured that, it's just what would you call it? It just seemed like it was, I'm going to say a movie-like thing maybe I watched.
Mm-hmm.
Young people getting married and going off and living a fancy,
just the story,
pretty life. And I was marrying a guy from out of state.
Yeah.
That's one thing I wish I had never done.
Really? So
he could have lived in Texas as well as I could have lived here in Alabama.
I agree.
But my daddy's from Alabama, and I always told him that's why I wanted to live in Alabama.
Yeah.
Because it's where my dad. But he was from South Alabama.
Okay.
I mean, right down close to Mobile.
Really? I don't think I knew that. So, okay, so how old were you when you got married?
When I got married, I was 17.
17. Wow, that's young.
But when in my age era,
yep.
Like I can remember relatives saying, if I told them I was 16 or something, when you get married?
Yeah.
And then they started calling me a spinster because I wasn't married. Almost 20 and I wasn't married yet.
Yeah.
So
Well,
kids got married then. The little Mexican girls get married time that's 14 or 15.
So you kind of held out.
Well, yeah.
Went against the grain in the time.
Well, yeah, because I don't know. It's just, but I was the only one in my family. My other siblings run off and got married.
Yeah.
But Mother made sure I had a wedding dress,
Oh.
and I had a church wedding in one of the biggest churches in Lubbock, Texas.
Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so you talking about, so remind me, I know you had one brother, but how many sisters did you have?
I had 4 sisters.
4 sisters and one brother.
I'm the 5th one, and there were 6 of us kids.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, and he's spoiled too.
He was spoiled?
Yeah.
Dickie was spoiled?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'll show you what Terry Lynn sent me the other day on my Facebook.
So what did she send you?
She sent me pictures of my brother, Dickie, and Daniel, her son, that passed away last year.
Yep.
And I've always told her, I says, Daniel is looking more and more like your dad every day.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, yeah, he knows that too.
Mm-hmm.
But she showed pictures of the last time that Daniel saw my brother. He was sick, and then Daniel died just suddenly.
Yeah.
And
So
those things, they resonate with you when you're doing something like this.
Mm-hmm.
It might be the last time you ever talk to that person.
Yeah.
Or have a photo with them.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so good that Patty knew somebody to do those teddy bears.
Yeah.
With a piece of clothing that your papa had, you had a picture made with him.
Yeah.
With him having that shirt on.
Yep. It's so cool that we had one made for Elise's granddad.
Oh, did you?
Right before the wedding.
Okay.
And we sat them next to each other, and they had their seats.
Well,
and I think Braden did something
yeah, Braden
similar.
did. Braden
Had a table out for him.
he had a table for him, and then when him and Brooke got married, he had Papa's Bible.
Yes. Yeah. That's just little stuff like that
yeah.
makes it super special.
Well, it does, and I think young kids have thought of that, to do that at their weddings.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I had never seen the knot that like Brooke and Braden had at their wedding.
Yeah.
And I can't remember exactly what the symbolism was of that, but it's that they're tied themselves together,
mm-hmm.
and then they let go of the parents.
Yep, it's a good symbolism. What? Oh, you said you're thinking about the last time you see somebody. This might be the last conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I've thought that for years, because, I mean, I've thought that a long time. Ever since I was introduced to somebody close dying, and one going to my first funeral.
Yeah.
Like, I think that was, for me, I think that was Milton or Uncle Johnny.
Uncle Johnny, he died before Milton did.
And I was just a little kid, and I started thinking, this, when you know death.
Used to be parents would not allow the children to go to funeral.
Yeah.
Afraid it'd
Scar
them somehow.
Yeah.
Worry them, which it does to a certain extent, but
in a way, that's. I mean, I'm always trying to learn something new, just so I can give it to my kids.
Well, that's because your kids not gonna know anything unless you tell them.
Yeah. Yep.
Or show them.
When we went to a funeral, that funeral last year for their G Papa, we had a couple of conversations. G Papa's not here anymore, and we're going to respect this time and everything. So it's a good memory, and we try to remember the good things. And
well, that's what, to me, what memories are for, is to remember the good.
Yeah. Learn from the bad.
Yeah.
But you want to kind of, if you can freeze a good moment, record a good moment.
Well, that's good.
That's even sweeter, I think. Let's see.
Well, hopefully.
All right. So you got married at 17. Papa was what?
Right at 5 years older than me.
Okay. So he was 20.
He had just had his 20th birthday, I think.
Okay. So he would
have been. Or 21st. He's fixing. We got married in February. His birthday was the last of February.
Okay. So he was about to turn
22. So he turned 21, I think.
Okay. So and he was in the service.
He was in the Air Force.
Air Force. How long was he? Can you remember how long he was in the service after y'all got married?
No, he got out before we got married. That was a stipulation my daddy made, because he didn't want me traveling all over the country.
Right.
Well, Ed never went out of the country, but he was stationed at Reese Air Force Base in Lubbock.
Reese Air Force in Lubbock. Okay.
The base is not there anymore. I think they just got something like a museum or something out there.
Did y'all get married in Lubbock?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
First Baptist Church in Lubbock.
All right. Cool. I know you were baptized when you were 13, but you told me a story of when you first, met Jesus and felt the presence of Jesus. Can you tell me that story? The feet washing story?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's when I was about 6 years old.
Walking down the road with your sisters.
And it's just dirt road, and we was out walking the neighborhood. We had just moved into Clovis, New Mexico.
Clovis, New Mexico.
Because Daddy got out of the Air Force there at Cannon Air Force Base. It's in New Mexico. And we had moved into Clovis, and us kids were out just walking, doing what kids do.
Yeah.
And we walked by this little white building, and it had a big porch on it, and the doors were open, and we could hear music. So we was curious, so we went up there to see what's going on, and people were in there washing each other's feet.
Yeah.
And I didn't resonate with any of that, but went back home. Probably told my grandmother, because she was strong Christian woman.
Yeah.
And she tried to relate the story to me about the washing of the feet. So that is, because I was with my grandmother more than I was with Mom during the day, because
What was your grandmother's name?
Ada Matilda.
Ada Matilda. I don't know if I've ever heard her name. Maybe.
Well, we called her Grandma Ada.
Grandma
but
Ada.
She died in like 70, I don't know, 78 or something.
I bet I've seen her gravestone. Maybe.
No, I don't know, because she's buried in Lorenzo outside of Lubbock.
Okay.
Her picture's in there on my dresser. She's 16 in that picture.
Wow. Really? I'll have to look at that.
Yeah, you need to look at it.
I probably thought all these years that was just some pretty picture that you had.
No, that's
just
my
like to look at
grandmother.
it.
I just have
That's cool.
family.
Yeah. Is it like a little round oval one?
No, that's my mother.
Okay.
Now, Grandma, she's standing up by a chair.
That's Dondi. Right.
My mother was Dondi.
Mm-hmm.
My Grandma Ada is the one I'm talking about. She's 16 in that photo.
Wow. We'll have to look at that.
But she, after her first marriage ended with my granddaddy, which I never knew him.
Yeah.
I did know him, found out later when I was older. But she married this man, we called him Daddy Jack.
Mm-hmm.
And they moved to Gallup, New Mexico, close to Arizona. And it's a well-known, and he was a deputy sheriff for the Indians reservation.
Cool.
So we went there. There's a whole bunch of story about that, because we stayed with them in Gallup in the summer.
Yeah.
So Daddy Jack was hands-on granddaddy to us. And where he went, we went. He always come get all of us kids and carry us around. The only thing we didn't like about him, us girls, he wanted to kiss us all the time.
Oh, goodness.
And he never wore his teeth. And we thought that was just awful. But we were ready to go. He always wanted to go get ice cream.
Just imagine old gummy man.
Yeah, I wanted to kiss on you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, him and Grandma Ada are buried out at Lorenzo.
Okay.
Just like going from here to Tuscumbia, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's where all my family, Butch's family, my cousin's family, is buried, except then my mother and daddy moved to Aspermont, and that's where they're buried.
Okay. So that was when you were 6.
Yeah.
So talking about the foot washing.
Yeah, the foot washing.
That's when you really had
Yeah, that's real.
You felt
when
you were introduced to Jesus.
Yeah.
With your
And
grandmother.
then I was always having to go to school. Church.
Yeah.
Because Grandma Ada made sure we did. And then when we'd spend the summers with Aunt Irene, she had these people live next door to her. They were Methodist. And so we had to go to Methodist Bible school.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And we went to every denomination. If they had a Bible school, that's where my Grandma Ada carried us.
Yep.
Then I get to thinking later in life, that was her peacetime.
Yep.
Getting rid of all of us kids,
Yep.
because Mother had 6 of them.
Yep, exactly.
And Aunt Irene had just 1, but at the time. But that's why we went to all those different. And I didn't realize anything different about it than, because Daddy was Methodist.
Mm-hmm.
And after I was baptized there in Lubbock at Antioch Baptist, it's not there either. The preacher was a good friend of Mother and Daddy's. In fact, he's the one that married me and Ed. And so I guess he talked to Daddy. I remember Daddy saying, he says, he didn't think he needed to be baptized. He's already baptized. He was sprinkled.
Oh.
And Mother wanted to be baptized again because she'd done that years ago. And I guess for both of them to do it at the same time.
Yeah.
But all of us kids got to see our parents get baptized.
That's cool.
And most of us was teenagers by then.
Yeah.
But
I think I've been baptized twice, maybe 2 or 3 times.
I remember you saying one time, telling the preacher, says, "I think this is the last time."
Yeah. Maybe this one took.
Maybe this one took. Well,
That's, yeah.
I heard a story the other day about this 100-year-old man
Yeah.
was baptized. It says, "You're never too old."
Yep. Yeah.
And if you're not sure of your salvation, just go ahead and do it again.
Yeah. That's what I say to people if I share my testimony. Like, I remember when I was 7 and Dad prayed with me at RA camp.
Okay.
And then I got baptized then, and then later, you know, you're a kid.
Yeah, well,
Thank you.
all my grandkids that went to camp, church camp,
Yeah.
got baptized.
Yep. Oh.
And then they'd go back and get rebaptized
Yeah.
at church.
Yep.
Many of them did.
I've had many times where, you know, I think I'm just not doing good, you know, questioning my salvation. So I'll just pray the prayer again.
Yeah, well.
And it's not the prayer that's saving you, it's the fact that
you're
yielding and saying, I'm sorry, or I'm a sinner, and Jesus, come back.
Yeah.
Which he never leaves you. That's how I believe.
Well, you know, I think about that more the older I get. I wish I get. One of the preachers, not long ago, we got visiting preachers right now.
Yeah.
And he kind of put the question, is, how do you really know that you're saved? You know?
Yeah.
And I've heard that many times through my life. How do you really know that you're saved?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you just have to rely on your accepting Jesus, saying the prayer. Because the way my understanding is, you can't fall from grace.
Yep.
I mean, he can kick you out just because you're not following his, I call it commandments all the time.
Yeah.
But the way he put it in the Bible, to follow him, witness for him, you know, so.
Well, he said that the path was narrow.
Yeah.
So he knew that it was
Yeah.
kind of tough.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's tough because, see, I have that verse in my mind, but I couldn't say it.
Yeah.
But,
I think it says, don't condemn the fact that you're getting together. Don't tell yourself that I don't need that, because different things can happen when people get together. You know, he says, if 2 or more are gathered, then I'm with them. What happens if there's 20 or 50 more together gathered?
Well, that's true.
That's like, we fell into that lie. I've fallen into that lie for a while. Like, so I grew up in church and everything. I feel like I'm strong. I can lead my family. But no, I could do it. I can only get so far leaning on my own understanding.
Yeah.
And I found that out. Like, and that's why we are where we are.
I think that's
starting
what
to
the
get back
preacher
to
was
church
preaching Sunday. So it might have been the preacher before, but lean not on your own understanding.
Yeah.
And I've always thought that, but I forgot what scriptures to go to.
Yeah.
To find out, to read it.
Yeah.
So.
I need to teach you how to use Google.
I see people in church all the time. I carry my Bible.
Yeah.
I was always taught to carry my Bible.
Yeah.
And to me, that's the Word of God. But now all these preachers, and these younger people, they pull the Bible up on their cell phone. That to me is...
It's different.
Sacrilegious.
So, okay, so I've been reading a whole lot more than I have ever read the Bible in my life, just the past, 5 or 6 months. And while I'm at work, I'm reading it on my phone. But it's a different thing when I'm at home and got my actual Bible out. And I'm with Elise, and she's got her Bible out too. When you're flipping pages and stuff, it's different. Cause
it is.
It hits you different.
Yeah, and so much of this Bible's like he was preaching out of his Bible. Well, Brother Ronnie used to do that too, preach out 2 different Bibles, and the wording is not the same.
Yep.
Trying to tell me that the wording means the same thing in either Bible.
Yep.
It's just how people interpreting it. And I've always done the King James Bible. I don't do these. And I've got a bookcase full of Bibles down there and studies.
Yeah.
And to me, they lead me off. I just get lost in the meaning of some of the wording.
Yep.
So, but my old Bible, I've just had this one I've got. I keep it in the car because it's always there, but my old Bible's in there on the dresser. Years ago, and your mother knows this because when we were at Baptist Church, I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, Florence Boulevard?
Florence Boulevard.
Yeah.
We had this retired preacher and his wife. They lived right up here from us, Mr. and Miss Holcomb.
Okay.
She was our Sunday school teacher for a long time. And she taught us that when the preacher's preaching and there's a scripture, you go to that scripture and you date it.
Yeah. Yep.
And my book is just written all over,
Yep.
And preacher would say, you get your pencil, write this down.
Yep.
I got a whole bunch of stuff in there written down in my Bible. But pages started falling out of it, so I went and bought me a new one.
I think Mom might still do that. I've seen
she
her
probably
Bible.
still does. Well, I see some people that sits around me at church. They're still doing that. But everybody else has got their phone out. And
yeah. You can highlight stuff, but you can't make notes on the app.
Well, that's...
And it's different.
It's for a reference to go back to, and just kind of triggers your mind to what the sermon service was about.
Yeah. All right, let's steer the conversation a little bit different. Just for them.
I told you I'd ramble.
No, you're good. You're fine. I've got places to be a couple of hours from now, but I ain't worried about it. Just for the sake of them.
12:30 already?
Is it? We can take a break and go eat lunch if you want to.
I don't need to, but what you want to eat for lunch?
Oh, anything and everything. Yeah, cool. Let's get thinking about. All right, two questions. Let's see if we can knock these out in like 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Think back of a major turning point in your life and what happened. Like, it could be at any age.
Well, the big turning point to me was when I had my stroke.
Yeah. And
I remember I was real confused because I couldn't talk.
Yeah.
I had it in my head, but it wouldn't come out my mouth. And I prayed to God. I said, if you'll get me through this, I'll go to church every day that doors are open. And I thought, later years afterwards, I thought, I shouldn't be trying to make bargains with God.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's my big downfall on everything. I try to help him out with all decisions. But that's what got me and Papa going to church.
Is that in Center Star when y'all started coming out with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we went to Highland and
Yeah.
we was out here at Emmanuel before.
That's right. Yeah.
And our preacher, he left, went to Florida somewhere, and we had to get new ones, and we couldn't get used to them, so.
Yeah.
And we went to Highland first, but anyway, what was we talking about?
Yeah. Well, that was just a turning point.
Yeah, just turning points. Well.
And that was a really, so the stroke happened, and then you talked to Jesus, bargain, whatever, and y'all started coming to church with us out in Center Star, and you probably, I don't know if you knew it or not, but that probably had a huge effect on us because like, as a kid, I remember going to church, and every Sunday after church, we would go eat Logan's or Old Charlie's. And then when they built the Cracker Barrel, we'd go on Sunday nights. We'd go to Cracker Barrel, and same thing with Wednesday nights. Like,
yeah, we always went out, and your mama's having problems with that with their church right now.
Yeah,
It's costing too much money to carry.
I think I asked Dad one day, how did you afford all that? Because he was feeding 3 boys.
Yeah.
And I just go to the bank and get out $200-$300 on Friday, so pay for the weekend.
Bella brought that up the other day. Well, was it last night? Was last night Wednesday?
No, tonight's Wednesday.
Tonight.
Yesterday's Tuesday.
Okay, Tuesday. Well, Patty stayed in town working, and he come picked her up.
Yeah.
And he said he was taking her out to the Golden Corral for her birthday.
Oh.
And before he got here, I asked, because she thought she's going to eat with Papa bacon.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, well, she thought they was going to Longhorn or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Going to eat Papa Bacon, they like Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, that's where it's going.
Yeah.
I says, that's kind of expensive, isn't it, to be going out to eating all the time? She says, not as expensive as, that's what she said, not as expensive as going to that Longhorn or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Longhorn's bit.
She says, we can go to Golden Corral, and for the two of us, me and Daddy, it's just $20-something, and it's $50 every place else.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I said, well, how many times have y'all eat out this week? She said, well, they ate Sunday, and they ate Wednesday, and then they're going tonight to eat. And I said, well, you need to add that up, because sometimes you can go to those places, but you have to look and see what you would like to eat that doesn't cost your daddy so much money.
Yeah, yep.
And then leave it on the table.
Yep. She eats steak and stuff.
Yeah, because she's going to do everything Daddy does. Well, I have found out that Daddy takes the leftovers for lunch the next day. So
Yeah.
That's
that's how I usually order too. I can make a couple meals out of this.
Yeah. Well, I do that now.
Yeah.
If I go get some drive-through, and I'll eat part of it and eat the rest of it the next day.
Well,
so,
that was a good. Took a turning point.
Well, I'm always turning your points.
Yeah. All right, so let's move. Let's just make this the last question. I mean, this won't be the end of our conversation, but it'll be the end of their conversation.
Oh.
This might be kind of hard because I'm pretty sure you're a proud parent. You're proud of your kids.
Very.
So what, if you can nail it down, which you could probably say something that spreads over all kids, but, what's your proudest moment as a parent?
As a parent?
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said, nail it down, it's my children.
Yeah.
They all grew up in church.
Mm-hmm.
They were all baptized. I know I'm going to see them in heaven.
Yep.
So, and then my grandchildren.
Yep.
Every one of them.
It trickles down.
Yeah, it trickles down. So that's my proud. I mean, to me, that's my crown.
Yep.
And
the crown you're going to give Jesus.
I'm going to put it at his feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to walk all over heaven.
And the song?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I wish I could put that song on. I might could probably put that song on this video at the end of it.
Oh, glory.
Cool. Oh, I think we played that 2 or 3 times at Papa's funeral.
Yeah, because we were in choir.
Yeah.
And when
it's a banger.
The choir started singing it,
yep.
He just come unglued. He says, that is the best song I've ever heard. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And every time Jay would ask us, what y'all want to sing? He says, we're going to walk around glory. And so that was just in my mind when he passed. I told your mama, says, put that down, see if they'll do it.
There you go.
And they played it, just the choir doing it.
Yeah.
It's from a while back.
Yep.
But I put it on his headstone too.
I know. Me and the kids, we've stopped by a couple of times, and I'm always reminded when I read it.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's where he's.
I thought it was neat. And then I get to think a long time after, I says, well, is that my song too? But I liked it because I'm it's my headstone also.
Yeah, it is. Y'all gonna share that because it's a beautiful stone.
Yeah, it is. He likes Shane's stone, so I said,
Yeah.
that's why I did that for him.
Yep.
I hadn't been out to Shane's.
Yeah, I hadn't been out Central in a
time.
while. I actually had, I don't know why I did this, but just for a couple of weeks, when I was a kid in church, I was probably 15 or 16. I was trying to sing with the choir. So I think I got to stand next to Papa, up in the choir on Sunday morning, and we sang that song.
You sing bass because that's where he was singing.
Yeah, I was trying to sing it.
Tried to
Yeah,
mix you up.
It was fun though.
Well, that's good.
Oh, that's another question I was going to ask. So you're talking about, the proudest moment being a parent, and how many? If we can do this math real quick, so you got 4 kids.
4 kids.
How many grandkids do you have? Just
I had
grandkids.
6.
6 grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what about great grandkids?
That's where we have to do math.
That's a lot. So.
And I'm thinking of all the time. My great grandkids start with Gracie.
Yeah.
She's that. And then I tried to do them in age order. After Gracie come,
it might be easier to do them by family.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Just to count them. I meant to do this before.
So April's got 3 kids.
Yep. So
Leslie's
got 3.
Well, it'd be Donald's 2.
Okay, Donald's got 2.
Donald's got 2.
Okay, Leslie's got 3.
And then Dustin's got 4.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my 2 on there, so I have 10.
It's 10.
And then Dustin's got 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And
you've put your 2 on there.
Yep. So
okay.
Then
then Braden's got 2.
Okay, Braden's got 2. Bethany, no.
And Olivia.
Okay. So Shane had
3.
3. So that's
and
19.
Kayla's got 3.
So that's. Did I do that right? Did I just add 1? I think we're at 12. No, we're at 22.
We're at 20.
I think we're at 22. Mm-hmm. That's great grandkids.
That's great grandkids.
Oh my goodness. All right, so I don't know how I'm going to edit this.
I don't know either.
So that's I don't know if I'm going to release
all this stuff.
But
in a video, you may want to do the whole thing over again and just stick to the subject.
I mean, I didn't even check to see if they were working.
Oh.
I hit the buttons. Let's see if they were working.
Oh,
but in a video, you got to have an outro, and I have not even thought about, the ending of this video. So, let's say if somebody is watching this video, say, let's just throw in 25 years from now. That's 2050. And maybe somebody's watching this video. Okay. I'm going to say what I would say, and then I'm going to let you end it, and you can say what you want to say to somebody in 2050. Okay.
Oh,
so I'm going to
I didn't think that far.
Okay. Me either. But that's anyway. So if you're watching this video in 2050, and we just had a conversation with Nanny, she's 83 years old in 2025. Okay. I'm going to say I'm super happy that this video made it this long. That's a long time to be on the internet or whatever we're watching it on. But if I'm still alive, which is weird to say.
Hopefully.
I love you, and the most important thing in life to me is knowing Jesus and having a personal relationship with Him. And that is what I've gotten from my family, my grandmother. And that's the legacy that they leave. And I'm super grateful for that. And if you don't have that in your life, you need to seek after it. Okay?
That's true.
Yeah.
I agree with everything you just said.
Yeah. Good. Cool.
You need to seek out Jesus so you can have a conscience of doing the right thing and letting the Lord lead you.
Yep. We all have that conscience inside of us when we were born. And when you surrender to Jesus and you give him that conscience, he helps guide you. And it's not always easy, but he has sent the Holy Spirit to give us peace. I would look into doing that, seeing what the Holy Spirit's about too, because he is the peace
That's
maker.
the peacemaker. That's true.
Well, okay. We're going to go get lunch, but thank you for being
for
available to do this.
I told you I wasn't really good at stuff like this.
I ain't good at it either. I'm just now
starting.
starting.
You're a lot better than I am. Because I do catch myself even when I just have conversations with people, just rambling on about stuff that doesn't really have anything to do with the subject.
Well, so I don't know how long I've been doing this, but I've just kind of like said, okay, you need to be patient and just listen to the rambling. No, I'm not saying
well, that's
because because there's stuff that maybe other people don't know that is popping into your brain that's in the rambling.
Well, see, stuff pops up into my brain all the time, especially if I get thinking about it.
Yeah. So I'm 36 and I can't remember people's names, or I can recall stuff, but not all the time.
My sister Phyllis always told me I can't remember anything when I was little. She said, I can't even remember 5 years ago. I said, well, I remember everything just about when I get to thinking about it.
Yeah.
And Sue and I, my other sister, she started writing a book. Now, I've asked Rhonda if they have it. She said, well, it's probably somewhere in some of her stuff.
Oh, wow.
But I was sitting out there with her one time, and she was writing stuff down. I asked her what she's writing. She says, all my memory, everything I can think of.
That's cool.
She says, and someday, hopefully, I'll get to put it all together in sequence.
Yeah.
Because it's just here and there. And Phyllis kept telling us, I can't remember anything. I said, well, we sure can remember everything about you. She was spoiled cat. My mother always said, because we're just 11 months apart.
Yeah.
Should have been twins, they said. But she always was the sickly child and the needy child. And I was always asking my mother, so, well, why does Phyllis get to do this and that? And I don't. Well, she's needy.
Oh.
And I didn't understand what needy was at the time.
Yeah.
I thought, well, she just needs everything. Because my daddy come back and said something one time when, like, what do you want for your birthday or for your Christmas? Well, I need this. He says, that's what you would always say. So you're needy too. But, yeah.
Yeah, I remember telling all my friends I get to check out of school because I'm going to get to ride in a limousine all the way to Texas.
Yeah. And do you remember when we left Texas? All these people from Emmaus come around and laid hands on the car. We had to get in, laid hands on the car to give us a safe travel back home.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought it was.
Seemed like I remember that.
I mean, just.
That was third grade.
Oh, yeah, but
Now there will be no dying, no more trouble or strife. We will live to the ages by the beautiful tree of life. And when I join the chorus, heaven's happy band, gonna put on a crown and walk around all over that promised land. Oh, glory, what a wonderful day. I join the song of the blood washed throne while the angels roll away. When I get to heaven, on that beautiful strand, I'll put on a crown and walk around all over God, singing one more time. Oh, glory, what a wonderful day. I'll join the song of the blood washed throne while the angels roll away. When I get to heaven, on that beautiful strand, I'll put on a crown and walk around all over God's promised land. We're gonna put on a crown and walk around all over God's promised land. Yeah.